I made a total of 2,500 or 2.5% on this funded account that I'm trading on this stream, and a total floating gain of around 4.8% or 4,800. I've been trading on this funded account in front of my community almost every single day for the past month, including the evaluation stages. If you want to learn my trading strategy completely for free, the same one that I used in this live stream, and the same one that has allowed me to pass the two-step evaluation to even get access to the funded account, and that has also allowed me to make a total gain of around 17% on the funded account. Click the link in the bio. You can learn my complete strategy for free on YouTube. Now, if you're interested in watching me trade live and then also getting access to a free $50,000 challenge account that you can follow along as well, the link to that will be in the bio too. And as you follow along, there's a lot of trading resources as well in the community that you can learn from. And then also every single month, you're eligible for rewards and giveaways. Click the link in the bio if you want to join my exclusive trading community. Now, this is a really good stream because you can see my strategy work in the live markets and how I analyze the market as well. So definitely try to watch as much as you can because you will learn a lot from this particular stream. And that's the main reason why I'm dropping it on YouTube for the public. All right, morning, everybody. I re-entered the dollar CAD trade last night. A little bit of drawdown, but now it's pushing down. It seems like bounced off this area that I marked out yesterday morning. Currently in profit, $1,300. I did record myself taking this entry, so you know it's an actual entry. Unlike everybody else in the industry that fakes entries, I actually recorded this, and I think I recorded this entire push up as well. So if I do end up dropping this on YouTube, or I will clip that in this video as well. I am currently in the GU trade. I'm taking a sell on USD CAD too. But yeah, just seeing if this trade will keep on pushing down. Maybe to fill up this entire gap right here. That's the main point of interest that I'm looking at. And right now, it's still looking favorable for the downside, right? The only thing that would be a point of interest is how it wicked down to this level I marked out yesterday morning. Bounced off of it, obviously, and then it found rejection right around our entry a couple times, which is good, which means it's completely in a new consolidation zone right here. And we're just hoping that it continues to trade down and then finally break through this support where this line is. So that's what that is. And then here was another loss I took yesterday afternoon as well. I recorded this one as well. Basically, I thought it was going to do what it did yesterday morning on stream, where it pushed up, rejected, and fell back down. It was a rushed entry because there wasn't a clean break out of this consolidation zone and then a clean retest. I just got FOMO because I lost 3.5%, so I thought I'd get into this trade early to see if I can make back 1%. Obviously, didn't go in my favor, just moved sideways for the most part, and then finally stopped me out, which is a good thing because it started to trade back up during the overnight session, and I would have blew my account if I didn't have a stop loss set, so that's good. See what's happening in euro dollar. Completely new zone. We're trading into this zone. It looks like we are rejecting. Looks like we came back up, and now we're rejecting off of this level that we previously had buys on. So if this shows sign of rejection around this area, just like last week, I might be looking for buys again. And I'll show you what I mean by last week. So we'll update that. Looking for buys off that area. Same exact thing right here. Oh wait, never mind. My chart is all messed up. Go on the M15 so we can see it all. So yeah, it would be right up here. So we're still in this rejection zone actually. That's why you check your chart, people. But so we're still we're just trading in this massive consolidation zone right here. Still looking for buys in this entire area though, because it's the top of this zone, and then we got buys off of it last week as well. Got some sells off of it. So if it does reject, which this is a clean break, and this is a clean retest. So if it shows signs of rejection and comes out, then I might be buying it. Might be buying it and aiming for these highs right here, which I will mark out again over here. So that would be where I'm aiming, around that area if there's signs of rejections on euro dollar. GU, what's going on over here? So we massive wick down. This would have been an amazing trade if you guys seen it. Probably would have got a point or two off of it. But yeah, we're just trading in the zone now. I can even mark it out for us. Like this. And yeah, waiting to see what dollar CAD does. I want it to finally break through and then continue to fall and fill this entire thing. So we're just holding that. I did let you guys know in the group that I was taking this trade, but I told you not to take it just because we were already down 3.5%. So I don't normally double up on trades for the day, but if I do, it'll probably be this euro dollar trade. Okay. And if some of you are in this trade, which I hope some of you are, but if not, another entry would have been obviously these wicks right here. But if it breaks through again off of this level, comes down and shows signs of a retest, and then shows signs of rejection back down, that's another entry that you guys could get in on to fill up this potential entire zone right here, which I will obviously call out if it happens on stream today. GU, we missed this trade. Happened too early. I would have been at the gym at that time. Another trade, we're just looking for this. Like I said, looking for buys around this area. I might take this GU trade. So this is the clean break out of the zone. This is the clean retest, an exact touch pretty much. And we're just waiting for a couple 5-minute candle closes to the upside to give us confirmation that there's some sort of rejection. And then I'm gonna get in on a buy on it. Aim for these highs. Stops around here. If you want to be super conservative, drop your lot size. Put stops below here. What's the RR in that? Dude, RR don't it literally doesn't mean shit. That's just made up terms to prey on people with lack of knowledge. Like risk to reward and win percentage. It literally doesn't mean anything as long as you have a positive outcome annually. I've seen people, like on the stream yesterday I was talking about, I've seen people with terrible RR and terrible win rates still be a positive trader every single year. It literally doesn't mean anything. Generally, an RR of 2 is good if you average that, but obviously, like I said, overall, it doesn't really matter. I mean, if you still care about it, then for sure, like, if you don't want to take trades because the RR is bad, then that's on you, man. Like just because I trade a certain way and it works for me doesn't mean it's gonna work for you, right? Like you're gonna have to figure out what works for you and your psychology and makes you believe in trades, because when it comes down to it, like I can teach you absolutely everything on my trading strategy, and because we are two completely different people with different psychology, we could have completely polar opposite results. Like I could be entering in a trade at a specific time with my strategy and you wouldn't enter it with it. Like we're just that's just the reality of trading. Everybody's different and everybody needs to find an edge that complements their psychology and overall trading psychology as well. So that's why like I find it like insane how people like are so reliant on like their favorite social media influencer or whatever, or think like their trading strategy is the best. Like man, like you, even if they are profitable, let's say they are, let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they are for right now, which we all know that they aren't, but like let's say they are. um Man, like there is nothing like if they could tell you specifically what their strategy is and how to do it, they could just automate it, right? So how come it's not automated and showing long-term growth? Because if they're capable of explaining a strategy, you can just automate it, right? You can just get developers to automate it. And all of their strategies are bullshit. They just spew off jargon when they're teaching it and try to make you think that they know what they're talking about because they're using all this vocabulary that you've never heard of. Like, fuck, I've been a profitable trader since like 2021, and a lot of the vocab they use, I don't even fucking know what it means until like a fair value gap. Like, you could say this is a fair value gap, which makes sense. But like when I first heard the term, I'm like, what the fuck is that? Which some terms make sense because if I say a fair value gap, a lot of you will probably understand that like it's something like this, you know? But you will never catch me using all that fucking bullshit or jargon. And yeah, I just think it's all bullshit and a sales tactic to make them seem like they know what they're talking about. Euro dollar, no signs to the upside yet, unless this candle turns around and goes and closes green in the next couple minutes. Obviously, it doesn't look like it's doing that, right? Maybe I'll just bring this up a little bit, put it above it. Even sells here are looking favorable as well. You got a break, and it's coming back up to it. Show signs of rejection, you could sell, but that's M1 chart. I usually go off the 5-minute. Keep that in mind. So this was the sell we call it, yes, last week off of this same area. Another thing you have to account for, guys, is that we were clearly in a downtrend here. So the most probable setups will be to go with the trend, which are sells, right? Where here, it looks like we're starting to be in an uptrend. So you would be directly going against the way of the overall trend if you were trying to sell it off of this. Yeah, when we're in an uptrend, overall an uptrend, the most probable thing setups you can, or the most probable trades you can take are buys, and the most consistently improbable trades you can take in a trending market or an uptrend market would be sells, trying to time the reversal. Where since we came down and broke out of this zone, it would be us timing the reversal, right? It would be us trying to time break of structure, which is less probable since we're in an overall uptrend than for us to take buys, right? So for us to take sells here, we're going to be timing the reversal or trying to time the reversal, which is less probable than taking buys. So that is why I am personally not going to enter a sell here, and unless it shows clear signs of rejection off of this level, then I might be interested. Might be. Less probable trade, but sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit, especially when I'm trading in front of everybody, you know? Makes things interesting. I was also looking at odd USD. I haven't looked at odd USD since last night. I have 2 zones marked out. I was looking at sells off the zones, off the one zone. It tanked. I missed the trade, and I was thinking about buying it. So I'm gonna look at it right now, and if it shot up, it meant my analysis was right. And I haven't even looked at it right now, so we're gonna be reacting at it together. Ready? Okay, let's go check. I said it tanked. I'll show you where it tanked last night when I took these trades and looking at these trades, and I wanted to buy it back up. Okay, let's see what happened. Where was it? It was right here last night that it hit this zone and came down, and I wanted to buy it. So I would have been healthy in profit right now. Analysis was correct. Wouldn't have been that much though. Yeah, last night when I took this trade again and then lost this trade on GU, I was also looking at odd USD. I was looking for sells off of this point after it rejected. And then when it came back down over here, I was thinking about buying it. Because if we go in the H4, this is a massive daily resist or support that it's bouncing off of. Fucking double touching it too. 1, 2, shooting up. Test these highs up here maybe. Swing it. Even take like a smaller lot size. That's even smart to do. Like even I might do that as like a swing. Especially since we're bouncing off the top of this zone right now. Like you could even possible that you buy it right now as well. Right? Possible buys on odd USD. The next 5-minute candle closes green, especially with this rejection, definitely buy it. I might even buy it on stream. I usually do like 5 or 10 lots, but I think I'm gonna drop it since I have this trade on 10 lots right now and I don't want to risk that much. So if this candle closes green on odd USD, I might take a 3 lot to the upside. And then on euro dollar, if it shows signs of rejection, even on the M1, even if it shows signs on the M1 rejection, which I don't usually do, but I'm testing it out. So this euro dollar trade, if it shows signs of rejection to the downside, I'm going to take a sell, put stops above here. I'm going to use a small lot, okay? Because I don't usually go off of the M1 chart. So if you want to take this trade, it's high risk because I don't usually trade off of the M1. I trade off the M5. I want to make that clear. Okay, so this is not really a clean break off the M5 and not really a clean retest. It is on the M1 though, okay? So if it shows signs of rejection, which it sure seems like it is, I'm going to take a 3 lot off of this, put my stops up here, and ride it to the bottom of this zone, all right? Sound good? If this candle closes below this wick right here, on the M1, I'm going to take a sell, 3 lot it. If this candle, 5-minute candle, closes green up here, 3 lot it, I'm taking a buy. Low risk on these trades just because I have a 10 lot on this. If it closes below these wicks, I'm going to take a sell. Again, I will say I don't usually trade off the M1 structures, but I am for this. Okay? Sound good, people? Me going against overall trend, which is an uptrend, so it makes it even higher risk. Still hasn't closed below these wicks. Not taking it yet. How's this looking? So it closed red. Closed red. Not taking it. Not taking it just yet. We might get a clean touch and a retest off AUDUSD. But like, look, this is the marked out zone. And look at this wick. Goes directly to it. That's the thing with this strategy is like, you got to get good at eyeing these zones and marking them out. Otherwise, you're going to have a bunch of rushed entries and it's just going to be terrible. I'm just interested in EU and AUDUSD right now. I might trade off the M1 too, just because we are doing such a low risk right now. How come I was waiting for it to break beyond these wicks and close? Well, if it breaks beyond these wicks and closes, usually it'll keep on dropping, right? That's why you wait for candle closes. You don't wait, because like realistically, if you don't wait for candle closes, I would have entered right here because I would have seen it break the wick. But it looks like it's coming back up, and then it's going to go back into here, possibly come back up, retest it like it did over here. It'll do something like this, push up, come back, and then show signs of rejection to the upside. And then that would be the more probable trade to take. And the reason being is because we're in an overall uptrend. So that gives us more confirmation that I'll test these highs rather than break structure and continue to fall. If this candle closes above here, I'm taking this trade. You don't have to take every trade I take either. Like, you're your own person. This is just me and my funded account. I'm trying to run it up. I'm trying to make things interesting for you and take entries while actually on stream. I hate when traders don't take trades in front of their audience and then they come back the next day like, haha, guess what? I made this profit. It's like, yeah, shut the fuck up. No, you didn't. But yeah, that's why I said I recorded this. And I recorded, I also recorded this loss as well. Did breakdowns on both of them as well. So when price does this, you usually just want to wait for it to go where it wants to go. Wait for it to break out of this and then retest it. Usually that's what you want to see. But for this purpose, since it's a pretty low risk position, I might just wait for it to, I'm looking for ups, like buys right now. That's it. I'm not confident that it's going to continue to fall because we'd have to wait for it to break down here, right? Because this could be an entire consolidation. Like, look at the previous price action. In this zone, from right here to down to here, price has just fucking bouncing around it, deciding where it's going to go up or down. And we're back in this zone, right? So at the moment, I'm just waiting for it to figure out what it's going to do on AUDUSD. Like, if it breaks down, great. But like I said, it would have to break down here for it to be a confirmation. I'm just interested in buys on AUDUSD to the upside because this is another zone right here. Buys are looking favorable on this one. And because it's such a low risk position, guys, I might even, I'm going to wait for the break, the clean break to the upside and wait for the rejection. I was going to say I might just take it if a 1 minute candle closes above, just because it's such a low risk position. But I'm trying, the last couple days we took losses because I have been not going with my entry model and just rushing entries to make things interesting for you guys. So today we will go with the entry model, which is we wait for a break and a clean retest, show signs of rejections, and then we take our entry. Waiting for that. We gotta stay disciplined sometimes. I should be staying disciplined more often than not, especially since I'm streaming in front of you guys, and some of you are on like actual challenge accounts that you spent money on and taking my trades. So I should be the one being more disciplined. But I want to tell you guys like you guys shouldn't just be taking my analysis for like the absolute of what you should be doing on your accounts. This is just like me trading on mine, right? So like the truth is like I am not worried about your guys' account. So you guys, like I said, you guys just shouldn't be taking my trades for the absolute of what you need to do on yours. And I'm still aware that like a lot of you, no matter what, will take whatever trades I take, which is unfortunate, but you guys should still learn how to trade by yourselves and take entries based off of things that you come up with and that are more in line with your trading psychology. What the fuck is happening? Nothing. Literally nothing. I haven't been looking at USD CAD. I'm just letting it figure out what the fuck it wants to do. I have these two levels marked out. I marked them out yesterday on stream on the M15. The reason why I have them marked out is if you come back over here in the levels we're trading in, this is a key support resistance level. This is one as well. And then this one as well. And we are sort of trading in between it. So, yeah, and price has been respecting them, obviously, because if we go back down to the M5, we can see a little bit more detail. You can see price playing off of this one specifically, and then this one specifically almost exactly. So, like sometimes, guys, like when price is in a zone, it usually respects certain levels in that zone from previous price action. Keep that in mind when you're analyzing shit. This is looking like a buy to the upside. Too far gone. Not taking it. Don't like it. Don't like the look of it. So don't tempt me like that. The Dow? Why haven't I been taking trades on the Dow? I called this one out on stream yesterday. This buy. So basically, the reason why I called this trade out is the most probable trades you can take in key consolidation zones, which obviously moving sideways, consolidation, bouncing up and down, not really trending, are buys and sells off the top of it. Clearly, we came all the way down, and it showed signs of rejection after this the second green candle close right here. That's when I said looking favorable for a buy. I didn't specifically say like, all right, like buy this, but I said it's looking favorable for a buy. So if you're interested, like take interest in it, right? Because we came down to like these lows right here in the zone, showed signs of rejections, 2 minute, 5 minute candle close, green. And then throughout the day, it filled the zone. And yeah, we're in a new zone right now. Another consolidation. Like the Dow is moving so fucking weird lately this week. Like it's just moving fucking sideways. Like when does it ever move like this? Like never. It's usually like boom, way down here, way up here by the day, right? So boring. This is looking good though for a buy. Waiting, it's gonna break up. It's gonna come back down. Show signs of rejection to the upside. Then we buy it, baby. Let's go. USD CAD. Floating around these levels. Boring. Boring. Floating around this M1 consolidation zone, waiting for it to float up. And then since this is low risk for this one specifically, I'm just going to take the buy if we have a couple M1 closes to the upside out of this zone. And then Euro USD, I'm sticking to the entry model. It'll be clean break, hopefully around this zone. Hopefully it does something like this. Clean break to the upside and then comes back down and then shows signs of rejections to the upside again. And then that's when I'm going to enter a buy. And then I'll aim for these highs right here. Stops below here probably. And like I said, I'm using lower risk for the EU and then USD CAD trade or odd USD trade. Either a 3 lot or a 2 lot. Just because I like I said, I have 10 lots already on USD CAD. USD CAD, we obviously lost 3.5%, 3.5 grand right here last night. And then we had a cleaner retest right here. This is the cleaner breakout I was waiting for. I thought it was over here. Clearly it wasn't. A clean retest. And then I bought, and then it kept on pushing up and got even a cleaner retest of the entire zone. And then it obviously started to sell off, and we are just consolidating in between these support lines that I was previously talking about. Overall, aiming for it to fill this entire gap right here down here. And if it does that, fucking favorable, man. Like 6 grand trade, 5 grand trade. That'll bring us to like back up. That'll bring us to like 16, back up to 16 grand made on this funded account. GU, can touch this maybe. Show signs of rejection off of the top of this zone. You could look for sells again. Waiting for the retest, guys. If you want to take it, you can. Like I said in my strategy video that I dropped on YouTube, like if you guys, you guys don't have to enter when I enter. Psychology wise and data wise, it just seems more fucking favorable when I wait for the retest for the clean break like it did right here, and then wait for it to come back down, retest, and then show signs of rejection to the upside, and then I take a buy. But if you guys want to enter now, you guys can fucking enter now. Sometimes I miss moves with the way I wait. I wait for breaks, retest, and then wait for it to reject, like right over here. This is what I'm waiting for, exactly. Consolidates in the zone like it did right here. Wait for it to break, wait for it to retest, and wait for it to push to the upside. This is exactly what I'm waiting for. Exactly right here, I'm waiting for over here, okay? But if you guys want to, like, if you guys have FOMO and you want to enter right now, go for it, man. Like, the only way you're going to get better at trading is if you take entries and get burned by it. And I'm not saying you're going to get burned if you take an entry right now. Like I said, with my entry model, sometimes I miss moves. Sometimes when it breaks up, it never comes back for a retest and it just keeps on fucking pushing up. And I miss the move and I miss the trade. That's fine. Okay? So you guys do you. So we have a couple candle closes off the M1, and I said I would take a trade off it. I'm going to take a 3 lot. Whoops. So we got a 3 lot, a little baby 3 lot. I took a buy. See what happens. See what happens. Yeah, see what happens. This is going to be a super small risk, I think. A little baby trade. Yeah, this is a little baby trade. But I'm aiming for 0.5%. I just populate. It's easier to do on my phone for whatever reason, because I can see the risk. But like, here's my stop loss. Here's my take profit. I'm risking like 300 to make 500, 0.5%, which is fine. Okay. Euro USD, waiting for the retest and then waiting for the break. Realistically, guys, like when it comes down to like long-term growth on account, whether it's a funded account or your personal, you should be taking small lot size anyways. You shouldn't be aiming to making 1% every single day like I am on stream. But that's just to make, like, I want to stress, like, this is just to try to run up this funded account as much as possible, and then also make things more interesting for you guys. Like, would you guys rather be seeing like $1,000 figures floating, or would you rather see like $10? Like, it's less exciting to watch smaller position sizes, less risk than it is to have more risk. That's the main reason why I'm using more risk, right? Is for entertainment purposes, and obviously to see how high I can get this funded account before I request a withdrawal at the end of the week. Okay? Realistically, guys, for this, like, let's go on to the H1. Big bounce off of this area. I'll show you guys even on the D1. This is the daily chart. Like, look at this fucking massive support line right here that we've been bouncing off of. Look at these massive wicks right here off the D, man. Look at these massive bounces off the D, you know? But like, look, double top or double touch, double bottom. For all you fucking retail motherfuckers out there that are brainwashed by all these gurus, fucking double bottom. Oh, rejection, buy it, you know? But no, this is a clear zone at the bottom here. Key consolidation zone off the bottom. We broke out of it, reject off of it, rejecting off it again, possibly. That's why I took a buy, a little baby buy. And then if we start to trade up into this zone, you could even move the take profit up here. It'll probably be a swing trade, but it's a lot more favorable than 0.5%. But 0.5% is 0.5%, and you should never be sad with 0.5%. Okay? Like on my personal accounts and on the big accounts that I compound for long-term growth, dude, fucking I aim for 0.5% to 3% every single fucking year. So, or not every single year, every single month. All right. Euro USD, what the hell's happening, boy? Nothing. Still waiting for the retest, guys. Like if you want, like I said, like if you want to enter, you can enter. I'm not your father. Might be your daddy one day. Not your father though. Looking fucking favorable. Looking fucking favorable for 0.5% on this boy. Should I move it up here? Almost up 2% on the USD CAD. Break down, baby. Dude, if we break down, fucking looking very favorable to fucking fill this gap. For the fair value gap for all you brainwashed motherfuckers. Fucking break down, boy. Looking good, man. We're looking good. We're looking favorable. Very favorable. Very fucking favorable on all the boys. All the boys. Man, all the boys are getting clapped right now, you know? All the boys are getting clapped. Especially if this boy breaks down too. Fucking clapping them cheeks for show. You're already breaking up with me. Come on. Come on, just rip my heart out even more. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Keep on going. Boring. You could say this was a clean break and then a retest. But you don't really know if it's just coming back up to retest these zones and then continue to drop. That's why I like to watch it break again and then retest it again. All right? All right, you little Sasquatches. Why do I mark out specific zones and why does price react to them? Watch my trading strategy video on YouTube, youtube.com/@pennypips. You'll learn all about it, man. It's like a 37 minute long course, or not course, YouTube video. Honestly, one of the best practices to do, guys, is instead of just fucking hiking a 10 lot like I am right now, is to hike small lots. Like to hike like a 2 lot right here, right? So you're not sweating at all when you go into drawdown. And then as soon as it starts to break down again like this and give you more confirmation, you start adding more lots in. And then if it were to break down again over here, you add another lot in. So then like all together you have like a 6 lot. And then like as it continues to drop and retest and continue to reject to the downside, you just keep on scaling it. That's what you should be doing, just so you guys know, instead of just fucking hiking a 10 lot right here. So like if we continue to break up and reject like we are right now, realistically I could be adding more lots to it because it keeps on giving me more confirmation that I got my analysis right and that it's continuing to go with my analysis in the direction I want it to. So you just continue to add lots. Like it's super fucking stupid to just hike a 10 lot on your first analysis. You should always scale into positions. Always scale into positions. Start small, make sure your analysis is right, and then fucking scale into it when it shows you that you got it right, okay? So we're shooting up right now on odd dollar. Euro USD, what's happening? Looks like we missed the move. Hopefully the guys that had a FOMO entry are closing right now because it could turn right here. GU, we're breaking into this zone right now. Everything's fucking favorable, man. Look at this guy. Look at this boy. We good. We fucking good, man. As it breaks up, retest, show signs of rejection, you could be scaling it, right? But more realistically, you should have more zones marked out, like I don't. And then just wait for the breaks and retests of those zones. And then once it shows signs of rejections off of those zones, that's when you scale into your position. Like I said, it's very dumb to hike a 10 lot off of your first analysis, like this one, right? You should always scale in. And that is what I do on my personal accounts, is I always start off, like on my personal accounts and then also like my long-term growth accounts, I always start off with a very small lot size, and then as I realize that my analysis is correct, I scale in. I mark out more zones and interest structures, and as we break out of those zones and retest and then reject off of them to the upside or downside, whichever side I'm going for, I scale in on them. Okay? So like the most I will ever take on my personal or long-term growth accounts is like a 1 to 3 lot to start out. Because that way, if you get the analysis wrong, you're only out like at most 0.5% instead of being out a full percent or 2.5% like it did yesterday. Okay? But it fucking looks good. It looks good on stream. Looks good on recording when you have these big numbers floating around. It looks good for clickbait for YouTube. You know? That's why I do it. That's why I do it. Also trying to run up this account. Okay? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. So we obviously broke out of this key consolidation zone. Next thing I would be looking for is for it to give us even more confirmation. Since it broke out, a clean break too, we need a clean retest and then a clean rejection off of it. And then once it shows that, if I wasn't already in a 10 lot, I would take another position on it. Okay? And like I said, to the guys that, to the people that haven't or didn't enter in the trade, this would be another entry for you guys. Clean break out of this zone, like I said at the start of the stream. Wait for the clean retest, and then show signs of rejection to the downside. That's when you enter. Yeah, guys, this is the reality of trading. I lost 4.3% yesterday, which is 4,300, and now today I'm up 27. That's the reality of it. You just have to be a fucking robot about it. Like, you look at the data presented, and you just execute on the data. And don't even fucking worry about this. Worry about the stats behind it. Right? You're not going to win every single time. Right? I don't trade GJ. GJ is a very interesting market. Very interesting. Yeah, you're fucking stupid if you... Yeah, I agree. Like, you're stupid if you... For every trade you take, if you take your full position size right off the bat, you're fucking stupid. You don't know what you're doing. You've been lied to. Always scale in, man. I guess, no, like, the reason why I'm taking my full position size is for the entertainment purposes, like I was previously talking about. Look at this clean break. It might be retesting right now, so get ready. If it shows signs of rejection to the downside, I'll obviously call it out, and the people that aren't in this trade, they could take another trade right now, or get in it, I should say, and then aim for these lows down here, wherever they are. Can't find them. You know what I'm talking about, unless you have a fish memory. These lows right here. How do you get over the fear of missing out in trades? The market ain't going anywhere, man. Your trading strategy ain't going anywhere. Like, you will always find setups with your trading strategy no matter when, even in 90 years from now. Especially if you work at it, journal it, take stats on it, and make sure that it has a positive outcome every single year. You will always be able to make money from it every single year. It's one of the best investments to make, is to find an edge in the market for yourself. Could be buys on DGI. Could be buys if it comes and rejects off of over here. This is the M1, going to the M5. See what's happening. See, look, it's breaking down to retest. Had a clean break. Breaking down to retest the bottom of this zone, top of this one. So if it shows signs of rejection, you could buy it again. take a buy to the top of this zone. USD CAD's coming back up, retesting the line I marked out. Market always does this. It always tanks, consolidates, comes back up, consolidates, shoots up, comes back, keeps on going, or either keeps on dropping down. Same with here, you can scale in. I'm not going to scale in. I already got 10 lots in, boys. If I were to scale in, it'd be small, very small. It'd be like a 1 or 2. Eurodollar, maybe coming back for the retest. I'm going to trail my stop on USD CAD. So at the top of these highs, I'll put it securing 0.5% no matter what, which is $500. You can see it auto-populate right there. Signs of rejection. Should I scale in again, boys? Fucking risk it for the biscuit for the stream or what? I could. I am. Scaled in. Let's go, baby! I'm gonna have a fucking tight stop loss on this scale, though. Fucking tight as hell. You guys can see it right there. Right at the bottom there. Because I do not want to risk fucking this turning on me and it going south. And then I'll put the TP at the same spot. USD CAD. Showing signs of rejection off this area. If you're risky and you want to take the rejection off the M1, you can enter now. But I would wait for the full candle close off the M5 before you enter and scale. If my scaled position gets stopped out, it's whatever. I'm still gonna hold this one. Just makes things interesting for you guys to watch. So like the M5 is going to be closing here in the next couple minutes and clearly rejecting. I usually, like I said, I like to wait for 2 candle closes off the M5 before I take it as a full rejection. But like I said, that's just me, guys. Like, if you got to figure out what works for you and when you want to enter. Like, if you want to take off the M1 structures, go for it. But I do not do that. Do not really do that. The next area I would scale, like let's just mark out this entire zone, this M1 zone it's in. If it were to break to the upside again, retest, show signs of rejection, off to the upside again, then I would scale in for another position. Okay? So there is the candle close. Like I said, I like to wait for another red candle. But if you guys are risky, fucking take this if you want. Hell, I might take another scaled position, a very small one. I'll just do a 1 lot. I'll scale in 1, a little baby 1. I'm going to see if this candle closes below these wicks right here. I might scale in a 1. I really want Eurodollar to fucking go in the favor, or come for a retest. Another one. I don't know if it will though. No, I wouldn't scale again. Even if it does show sign of rejection again off of this little M1 structure, no. I never scale more than once in the same zone, in the same interest structure. I wait for it to break another one and then I'll scale. So the next, like I said, the next area I would scale is if it breaks out of here and then show signs of rejection to the upside. Then I would scale again. I never scale off of the same rejection in the same zone. So it would be the same rejection here. I wouldn't scale because that's just basically taking the same position, the same lot. You might as well not even be scaling, right? If you're taking the same position at the same spot. That is not how you do it. You scale in as price moves further into your favor. You don't scale in because it gives you the same confirmation in the same zone, if that makes sense. Give me that retest already, man. Fuck. USD CAD rejecting again, yeah. Go off the M5. So this is a red candle close. So you could take this. I would wait for another one, another red candle close, but that's just me. Like I said, guys, if it Gives me an M1 close below these wicks right here. I might scale in a little 1-0, a little uno. Yeah, give your trade time to work out, man. My average trade length on this account specifically is like 3 hours. Give it time. Give it time. Coming back down for the retest, baby. Euro USD looking favorable to get that buy finally. USD CAD. Still not a clean M1 break to the downside here, guys. I wanted to at least come down here and then start rejecting to this area. Then I might take a little buy ski on it. This candle's closing in a minute. Looking favorable for fucking scaled in. Or to get in on it if you're not in on it already. You could scale in. So if it starts rejecting even off of this area, I might take buy. Or take a buy. Off this wick right here. Why do you wait for candle closes? If you're trading off of like, if you don't wait for candle closes, you'll get burned so much. Like I can probably find an example right here. Like, so you see this tank? This candle once looked like this before it closed. So like you would be like, oh my goodness, let's buy it. It's going back up. But then it just tanked down again. That's why you wait for candle closes. Because you don't know what's happening during a candle. If this M1 closes like this, I might take a buy on EU. A little baby size position. It probably won't be anything that insane. I'm gonna buy it, set my stops below here with a little baby position, and then just aim for these highs. It probably won't be that much, like 300 bucks, 300 to 500. I'll wait for this 5 minute to close, and then I'll decide if I'm gonna buy it or not. So this candle, I'll decide if I buy it or not. Yeah, I usually don't take more than one trade in a different currency pair. It's entertaining for you guys though. More entertaining, I should say. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy this. I just bought into Euro USD. A little baby position. I don't know. It's possible I even just put my stops below this wick here, just so I don't lose a lot off of it if it does burn me. But because it could come back for this retest, right? This could just be a massive early entry for myself. Just because I have a feeling it's not going to be a clean retest, and I have a feeling that this is the retest of this zone over here. I don't have a feeling it's going to do a clean retest like this. That's why I'm taking this position. And that's why it's a smaller lot. And overall, small risk. So on this little baby position on euro dollar, I'm risking 250. You can see my stop loss. I just put it below this wick. It's going to be a quick trade, especially if it does come back down. Then I might enter it again if it shows actual signs of rejection. Currently up 2.1%. Things happen quick though. Could turn. All of them could turn against me, you know? This is sort of what I wanted to see, is it come down to these wicks and then start rejecting. That's okay. Euro USD seems like it's rejecting off of that wick that I originally wanted, but now it's rejecting off of my entry. Odd USD consolidating still, might take out my scaled position. Man, this is so much fun. Fucking so much fun. DGI, what's going on? DGI is getting close to the buy zone, man. Getting close to the buy zone. It's getting close. Euro USD. Euro USD is rejecting off of this wick. Especially if it breaks above here. That's the entry that I wanted. I would have been entering around this area anyways off of this rejection. So I'm not too worried about it. But this is what I sort of wanted to see. Is it to come down to this wick right here and then start rejecting. Man, this is so fucking boring. If this candle closes down here, I'm going to scale a 1, put my stops above here. Maybe even stops above here. Don't know yet. Don't know how I feel yet. Aiming for the lows still. $. Looks like it's rejecting off of this zone. Might come up and test these highs. GU looks exactly like AUD/USD right now. Look at this. Look at this area. AUD/USD. Look at GU. It's looking the same. Risking 100 to make 250 off of this scale right here. We're up 3% right now. Up 3%. Let's go. We're pushing back up. Hopefully we get that break, retest, signs of rejection to the up. I take another scaled position. We came down to this wick like I wanted. Now we're rejecting off of it like I wanted. Looking favorable. Looking favorable for these highs up here. GU looks like it's coming back up. It's still consolidating in between these two zones. I'm not interested in anything in it right now. It would have to have another clean break, either like this to the upside and come back and retest, or another clean break to the downside and retest it and then show signs for me to be interested in it. Not interested. DGI looking favorable to take buys. Looking like it might be rejecting right now. Not a clean retest, obviously, but rejecting if this 5-minute candle closes green. Could be coming back. $, fucking had a massive push up just randomly. We're currently up 3.6%. If I'm losing money, making money, nothing fucking changes. It's just data on a screen, man, that you react to. Shouldn't be getting too hype about it because, like I said, if you get so fucking hype over winning days, it's still possible this isn't going to be a winning day, right? Because everything could turn back. So you shouldn't get too hype over little wins, like winning days, because the higher you let yourself go, the further you will fall on losing days like yesterday. Like, that shit happens. It's something you gotta fucking live with. Not every single day is a good fucking day, just in life in general. So clean break. If it comes back down and retest it and then show signs of rejection to the upside, I might take a little baby position on this boy too. Clap his cheeks too, you know. Currently up $4,000. It looks fucking favorable for it though. Looks fucking favorable. Very fucking favorable. Especially with how we're in an uptrend too, like I said. It looks very fucking favorable to test these highs. USD CAD, she's melting still. That's good. My little baby pip is doing fucking $45 right now. Let's go. My little baby. Fucking she's AUD/USD is pushing her too. So like I said, we're not even breaking this M1 structure yet. So it would have to break above here, like these did, and then break that back down, and then show signs of rejection. Then I'll be interested in it again, to scale again. GU, it would have to break back down, show signs of rejection to the upside for me to buy into it. Other than that, man, we're just chilling. Just fucking chilling. Like I said in my trading strategy video, when price breaks into a new zone, it drops, retests it, and then if it shows signs of rejection, it continues to drop, like you see exactly right here. And then right here, broke down into a new zone after we broke out of this little M1 structure. Comes back, pulls back, and then if it shows signs of rejection, keep on falling. You know, it's simple shit. Simple shit. Yeah, you guys can learn my complete strategy for free on YouTube that I used, obviously, in live markets for you guys on this recording. And then obviously on our losing day yesterday when I lost 4.3% or like $3,000, 3.5% during that recording. They're both going to be uploaded to YouTube. So you guys can see when the strategy works out in our favor, like today, it seems like so far. And then when it doesn't, like when it turns around and you lose money doing it, you guys will see full transparency on either side. Currently up 4,700. Should I be taking partials? If you want, man. If you really want to. Really fucking want to, you can. That ain't me though, homie. I'm moving the 10 lot stop loss to where the 1 lot stop loss is. I'm securing 2%, 2 grand, no matter what, on the 10 lot on USD CAD. So both my stop losses are here now. Okay? So no matter what, I'm making 2 grand off of this trade. Odd USD, how we looking, baby? We looking good. We're looking really good. I need a retest. I need a retest of this structure right here. And then if it shows signs of rejection, I'll scale in again. Yeah, man, start off slow. Like, you don't know if your analysis is correct. Start off small, and then as things progress into your favor, you scale in. It's better to do that than to risk your entire position size or risk amount, your risk threshold right off the fucking bat, because you don't know if you're correct. Even today, I didn't know if I was correct on anything. You never know. Nobody knows where the fucking market's gonna go. I have just been trading for a while, and I've been trading this strategy for a while. So that's why I said, like, I wanted to reject at least off of this wick, and it came down to this wick. That's just an educated guess because I've been fucking trading for a while, and I just know it's like intuition. Discretion and intuition is what it is. Might be coming back down for the retest right here. I'll mark it out for you guys. I should be marking it out for you guys so that you guys can understand what I'm talking about more thoroughly. So like, this was the M1 structure that we were in. We broke out of it. We have a break, and if it comes back down for a retest around these areas and then starts to show signs of rejections, it's possible I scale in again. Just like what happened here, we were in this M1 structure. We broke above it, show signs of rejection. I didn't say I was going to wait for the retest like I probably should have. Okay? I did say it was risky because I was just going to enter if we had M1 closes above it. And the main reason for that is because we were at the top of this zone, which is a massive support and resistance level. So that's why I entered here. Okay? And then I said if we have signs of rejections off of this M1 structure again, I'm going to scale in, which I did over here after it came back down. It wasn't a clean retest. It never really is. Show signs of rejection to the upside. I scaled in. Stuck in this M1 structure now. Push up. We're outside of it. Scaled it. I might retest it. Show signs of rejection. Then I might scale in again and bring it up to my TP and ride it up to my TP or to my stop losses. You never really know. Euro USD. Obviously going to have some pressure right here because it wicked down a couple times. We'll see if it breaks through or not. How do I deal with losing days? They happen. If you have like a positive outcome strategy and entry model, you know that losing days are going to happen. Fucking losing months are going to happen. And you just have to fucking deal with it. I've been trading for a while now, and I've been through periods of drawdown, and it feels like you're just in the thick of it for a long time, and then you just stick with your strategy, and eventually you'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. Just trust it, especially if you know it's proven to be profitable at the end of the year. Just fucking trust it. Fucking power through. I gotta film content, upload content, do a bit of work on my other businesses, and then go from there. Can't be sitting on the charts all day and streaming as much as I'd love to. Got other priorities as well. And then I'll keep everybody updated with the trades throughout the day on the Discord. I'm probably going to upload this on YouTube. So if you want to watch me trade live and get access to the live stream, and then obviously you also get a free 50K challenge account too if you sign up. Click the link in the bio or ascendantacademy.ca to join. I live stream almost every day trading. I like to keep things interesting for you guys on funded accounts, payouts. I give away challenge accounts as well. You guys can earn rewards every single month in the group. yeah, it's a good time. You get to talk to a bunch of like-minded traders, um, and funded traders and such. So if you're interested in joining that exclusive community, hit the link in the bio or ascendantacademy.ca. Join. It's $20 a month. You get access to everything, including all the coursework that will be dropping soon. So I will say this, full transparent truth, all the coursework, everything, and everything you learn from other social media influencers, you can learn for free online. Full transparency. I'm not going to say the strategies of very basic stuff of like break of structure, like coursework on that shit is going to make you profitable, because it's not. The things that are going to make you profitable are back testing and creating an edge for yourself in specific market conditions, like the one I have here. That's the way you create an edge in the market. It could take you a few years of back testing and testing it out before you have a positive outcome at the end of the year. So if you don't want to actually be a trader, you won't succeed in trading, and you won't succeed in my trading group as well. Like, the only way you're going to succeed in this industry is if you actually want to do it as a career. Okay? So you have to have that mindset. Have a very honest conversation with yourself. Like, do you just want to be rich? Are you just buying into this lifestyle all these social media guys are selling you? Or do you actually want to become a trader? Like, if you actually want to become a trader as a profession, you will probably succeed in a few years. But if you don't, if you're just chasing dollars and a Lamborghini that you want in a 3-month period, you're not going to fucking make anything. You're just going to be wasting your money on prop firm challenges, on watered down courses from these social media guys, and that are all preying on that. And that just wants you to pay for their courses and then fuel their lifestyle. And I'm not like that. I'm not going to fucking sell you guys bullshit. Like I said, in full transparency, you can get all the coursework for free online. You will have to spend countless hours finding it all and learning from 100 different faces who are probably just trying to prey on your lack of knowledge for you to buy their course, which I'm not going to do. You get access to all the coursework that they offer, plus more, plus the free 50K challenge account, plus my live streams for $20 a month. It's very fucking cheap in this industry. Most people charge you over $100 a month for their Discord group. Mine's only 20, and I offer a lot more. Like I said, rewards, challenge giveaways, prop firm giveaways, and then I have big plans for when Ascendant Academy's monthly subscription revenue gets large enough. Notice how I say when, not if, because I know one day we're gonna fucking skyrocket. That's why I called it Ascendant Academy. We're fucking rising to power. We're getting rid of all the bullshit in the industry, trying to teach you guys the correct way. I'm not the best trader, okay? I'm not the worst trader. I'm just a consistently all right trader trying to bring people back down to fucking earth with their trading expectations and educate them the correct way. All for fucking $20 a month too. One day we will take over. May not be tomorrow, may not be in a month, but one day we will fucking take over, and everybody will come. Everybody will come to my group and my academy and my Discord group and not go anywhere else, because they know this is the real shit. You learn real shit here, and you don't get sold bullshit. A little bit of a tangent, but yeah, if you want to join, fucking join the group. So this looks like we're retesting the zone. If it shows signs of rejection, it might scale in again. Looks like we're getting a big retest. It's possible this is just a big fucking turning point. Comes all the way down and stops out all the positions. It's possible. We did push up to here, to these wicks. That's what happened. Possible. See what we're bouncing off over here. Nothing really. Oh, never mind. Off of this big support line, it's possible we fucking come down, shoot back up, lose all the trades. You never know. You never know. That's why you set stop losses, so you secure some sort of profit. So no matter what, on the USD CAD position, I'm securing 2%, $2,000. Odd USD, I don't have anything secured because we haven't bounced up enough. So this will just be a loss if it turns back down. Euro USD, same thing. We don't have a lot of structure to set stop losses and hide them behind, unless I wanted to hide it right here, but I'm not gonna fucking I'm not gonna save like, what is that, like $30? Like, no. I'd rather lose the 250 for it to reach my TP. You just set stop losses. Like, you don't, in my opinion, some people don't trail stops. But like, man, my position's way up here and we're way down here. We have so many different key consolidation zones we can have safeties for our stop loss. And like, it's fucking stupid of you to not at least trail your stop a little bit and secure some sort of profit. Like, in my head, it's fucking stupid not to do that, especially when you're this far in favor of your trade. Okay? Might be rejecting right here. Dude, this is exactly what fucking euro dollar looks like. Okay? Look at this. How it broke up, consolidated, shot up, and now it might not even be doing a clean retest. It might just be hitting the part I marked out, like the wick, and then continue going up. Same exact thing over here. Broke up. Broke up again. Might not be doing a clean retest. Just like over here. Might not be doing a clean retest and shooting back up. Like, people fucking say like the market is unpredictable, but it's definitely a little predictable. It does certain things. But obviously, like, the data presented in live markets is literally just like, if I'm not mistaken, is like just, it's money coming in and out of the markets, and the data and how they present it is just in these candlesticks in a 2D environment. So obviously when things are in a 2D environment like this and populated data sets, there's obviously going to be patterns in it because there's not much that can happen in a 2D environment. So obviously there's going to be patterns, right? We were up 4,700, now we're up 3,200, which I'm completely fine with it hitting our stop losses because that's still 2%, $2,000, $2,000 made today. What's my euro dollar trade at? $400. That's pretty good too. Pretty good too. It depends on who you are and what kind of trader you are. Some people at the height of like, some people would have closed everything at the height of like the 4.7%, which I'm on the fence with. You can do that if you want. You can not do that because obviously you got the analysis right for that amount of time, right? But when you're in drawdown and you have an analysis incorrect and it goes all the way to your stop loss and you keep on taking partials and not taking your full take profit, eventually you'll usually be just a break-even trader if you extrapolate that data over like a year. All right, a couple more minutes and then I'm going to end it. And then I'll keep everybody updated with the trades in the Discord. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Good trading day so far. Seems like a lot of the analysis was correct, which is good. Which is very good. So as I'm getting ready to get off stream here, I'm gonna quickly run you guys through my analysis for the rest of the day and then give you guys some insights on the positions I have open if you guys are in them as well. Looks like we just got stopped out of USD CAD, which is fine. Which is completely fine. I am 100% okay with that. That was still a $2,000 trade. And you guys shouldn't be sad about that either. Because like, this is a massive structure area as well, so it's possible that it could come all the way back up. So you're better off taking profits than not. Anyways, let's get to it. We're coming into a buy zone off this key consolidation zone on DGI on the Dow. So if it shows signs of rejections here, you could buy it back up to the top. That's the most probable trade, not the timing the breakout. Euro USD looks like we're coming back down. Like I said, I'm fine with taking the 250 loss to make the 0.5%. So if it comes all the way back down and stops us out, so be it. GU, if it starts to reject and show signs of rejection to the upside, you can buy it for like these highs up here. USD CAD stopped us out for 2 grand. It was a good trade. Ran for a while, ran overnight, big push down. Now, obviously, with big push downs, there's usually somewhat of a pullback. Trailed stop hit on both of them. Obviously, this one was a loss for $100, which is fine. And I don't think I will re-enter this trade. I think I'm not going to be looking at the markets until tomorrow. Odd USD looks like it stopped us out of this trade, which is fine, which was a 180 loss. And then this trade is still going strong. We're in drawdown, obviously, a little bit. But yeah. And then Euro USD is still going good. We're still going good with it. So all together, I'll bring up this. Where are my trades for the day? So right here, starting off here. This was the one that got stopped out last night, the GU trade that I was telling you guys about that I took in tandem with the USD CAD one again. So this is the USD CAD one. 2 grand, got stopped out, and then got stopped out for another like $300. So altogether, a 1.7% trading day thus far on the stream, live for you guys. So if I close this right now, it would be it would take us up to 2% for the day, which making 2% a day is very uncommon. And obviously, like I said, for stream purposes, I take a lot of entries and hike lot sizes and everything. Top equity or top gain for the day was 4.7%, if you guys remember. So some people would take partials on that. Looking back on it, 4.7% is a massive gain. Probably should have taken it, but like I said, I trusted my analysis and I still trust it. And I would much rather trust my analysis and make more than 4.7% than having it turned back on me and making like 2% or whatever happened. So yeah, 2% is still really good. We're still up 500. I'll keep you guys updated on these ones for the day. But yeah, still a really good trading day. And I hope you guys learned something from watching this, and people on YouTube. Join the trading group if you want access to everything. 50K challenge account, live streams, me. Yeah. Hope you guys all have a good day, and we'll pick back up tomorrow morning. All right, this is me just updating on the positions that were going at the end of the stream there. Basically, on Odd USD, we got stopped out of my scaled position, and then we pushed back up, go figure. And now we're trading up here. I might scale it again, and then just put the stops below this wick right here, and then just swing it to see if we can reach these highs or to like a percent. And then USD CAD, after it stopped us out, it started to drop again, go figure. But yeah, it's just in consolidation right now. GU in consolidation. EU pushed up. This was the peak of its high, and now it's starting to come back down. So I'm actually going to close out of EU because I think it's going to come all the way down. So I'm going to close out of that right now for 200. Nothing crazy on that trade. And then on Odd USD, like I said, I'm going to scale in. So I'm going to put another buy in right now. There it goes. And then I'm going to put the scaled position stop right there. And then same TP. The reason why I do it on my phone is because people who have been trading on their phone know that it's so easy to set stop losses and take profits on your phone. Where with this platform that I'm using, like I have to click on it, go to modify position, and then it doesn't give me like lines at all. So I don't do that. Like it doesn't give me lines that I can move. I have to like automatically put into the price point. Where on my phone, it gives me lines that I can like rotate around and stuff. So I'm going to modify the position directly right now on the chart because it's a lot easier to do. So stop loss below that low, which is going to be $200 loss, and then take profits aiming for the same spot as the other one. Should auto-populate. There you go. And then throughout the day, I'll just look at it, and it's possible I hit take profit or it comes back down. Either way, it's all good. And then if for whatever reason I look at the chart before it does hit take profit and it has started to move up even more, I might move my take profits up to these highs over here, but only time will tell. So yeah, just thought I'd give you a quick update, and the rest of it will be updated tomorrow on the stream, and then obviously people that are in the trading group are going to be updated throughout the day with it. All right, take care. So I thought I'd give you guys a quick update of what's happening on Odd Dollar. Of course, we got stopped out again, exactly where I scaled and exactly where I put that scaling stop loss in. It wicked right down to it, went right back up. But we're still in the main one. And then I'll also give you guys a quick update of all the other markets. USD CAD is still consolidating in the zone. So possible if it breaks down, retests it, and then starts to reject to the downside, I will look for sells. If that happens tomorrow morning, I'm not going to do it tonight. GU, it's just consolidating in the zone at the bottom of it. EU, it's a good thing that we exited the trade once we did because we'd pretty much be break even right now. And DGI is coming down a little bit. That's pretty much it. There's the update. And I will not be looking at the charts until tomorrow probably, so we'll see what happens in this trade. All right, I thought I'd give you guys an update on the trade. So it did end up going and hitting the take profit up here. And then obviously there was a good call for it to aim for these highs and not to go any higher because obviously it turned down. So another 500, 0.5% gain, which brings our total balance to 13,381 on this funded account. Now, I didn't know tomorrow was a bank holiday. In the US, it's Thanksgiving. So tomorrow I will be withdrawing profits or the profits, and I'll do a payout proof as well because apparently, or like I will be doing a payout proof as well to show you guys that I did get the money. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Starting up next week, we will have a fresh $100,000 funded account to trade on for the month once again to see if we can make another 13% or not, or maybe blow it. If we blow it, I have plans to either start trading with $1,000 and then make a series about that on my YouTube. And then obviously you guys will have access to all the trades as well, like this. Or I will continue or I'll get another challenge account and then see if we can't pass it and then get a payout in front of the community like we did with this one. So pretty good trading month so far. 13,381, 13.3% made. My highest equity or balance, I should say, was 16,000, 16% made in a month. Very uncommon. It's usually, like I said, I usually aim for 0.5% to 3% made per month on my personals and my long-term growth accounts. So having a 13% month is insane. And obviously the main reason why I had that much is because for entertainment purposes, I'm obviously taking a lot of setups and then obviously taking bigger lot sizes than I normally would. So keep that in mind that these results are not common at all. And I want to stress that. Okay, so tomorrow expect a video of me withdrawing profits and getting them in my bank, hopefully. And then, yeah, next week we'll start up fresh, go from there. All right, have a good night. And then maybe I'll also break down all the trades tomorrow as well. Or maybe all the main ones.
break down the entire account, drop a video about it, and then yeah, go from there. All right, have a good day and a good night. Good fucking week trading. Right back to it next week. Fresh month, fresh account. See if we can't get another payout. All right, cheers.